Today we're gonna talk about phishing emails, and it's gonna be part one. So in this part, we're gonna talk about how to analyze the body, the header, and also we're gonna talk about the authentication technologies. Also, I have prepared this short note, which everything I'm going to say in this video. So I'm gonna put it right here in this page, cybersecurity professionals. We're gonna receive like this kind of emails. They are crypto giveaway, and also we might receive some emails like this, or we might receive some emails from Costco, and might be TikTok, like you need to verify your account and those kind of. So in this lesson, in this video, we're gonna talk about how we can understand if it was sent by let's say it's Costco or Netflix, if it was sent by Netflix or it's just a phishing email. So let's go and talk about how we can analyze the email. So first of all, we have to open the folder, which I already have. If I just double click on it, so right now I'm using Mozilla Thunderbird, and the only way to see the source message, you just can come on view, then message source. But if you're on Gmail or Outlook, so I already said right here, so if you're on Gmail, just click on more, then show original. If you're on Outlook, more action, view, and view sources. So everything that I'm not gonna say in this video is on this PDF file that I'm gonna upload it in Cybersecurity Professional. So let's go and open this email in Sublime Text. So right here, and the first thing that we can see is like it's we want kind of like to sort this one, the Sublime Text, so we can read and analyze the email easily. So that's why we're gonna use a package that's by 13Cube, and we're gonna install that right here. So all you have to do is just go to tools or Ctrl+Shift+P to the command palette. So right here, just type package. Okay, and after that just type email header. Okay, email header should be by 13Cube, so you can see right here. So just click on this one and it's installed. So after it's installed, all you have to do is just come right here and click on plain text. Then you can just go to email headers. So right now you can see it's just sorted. So right now we can have okay, right now we have two kind of headers. One is the standardized and another one is the custom. So it's the X type, which we also can call the custom headers. But first right here we're gonna have so it's content type, and we have the subject, which it's the subject of the email, to the recipient, from the one who sent the emails, date, when it was sent, and reply to. So sometimes you can see okay, it was sent by this email, this domain, but they're gonna say something like, okay, reply to this at gmail.com. Why? Because they don't have any kind of email with the domains that we trust, okay, if it was sent from Costco, so they don't have that email address to get our information. So that's why. And also this one, the message ID, this one is very important because it's a unique ID when we first pass our email to the MTAs. So what's MTA? MTA is the mail transfer agent. So when we send our email, when we pass our email to the Microsoft SMTP servers, so after that they're going to generate the MTAs. So that's going to be sent from another MTA to another MTA, and it's going to be repeated until the recipient gets the email. And after that we should find this one. So it's gonna be exsender IP. This one is very important. Okay, this one is the IP address that this email was sent. So if you don't get this one, so it might be like originate IP in some emails. So they are both the same, and from the IP address of the machine that this email was sent. And after that we have right now you can see it's 185. Okay, and if you come right here, the another very important header is received, but you can see like we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have 4 received header. So why we have too many headers of received? Because as I told you before, we have when we pass the email to the SMTP servers, so it's going to be like sent from one server to another server, and then to another server, and after that like it's going to be sent to like 12 multiple MTAs, so until like the recipient gets the email. So that's why we have like different receives. So the received at the top is that you can see this one is like the closest to the recipient. So it was generated by the MTA. It's closest to the recipient, and the received header that you see on the bottom, it's the one that we can trust, because it's just like sent from the Gmail to the Microsoft SMTP server. So that's why we can trust this one. So right now we should see the exact same IP address that was sent from this one, and we can have the exact same IP address in X IP centers, which is both 185, because the attacker can change and modify these all received headers. So we can't trust none of them, but the one that's at the bottom and the one that was sent. Okay, let's see right here. Okay, it was sent from Outlook, you can see right here, and after that it was sent to Microsoft SMTP servers. And after that we have okay, we already talked about all of them, and X sender, X originate, and also okay, so here we have some kind of websites that you can analyze the, like, let's see, just copy this one and paste it right here and just analyze the header. So it's this website also gonna show you like who is the sender, what's the IP address, and which machine they are running. So you can get help from this one if you don't want to like just analyze from the sublamtics. The another one is which I like the most is this one, MX tool. I like the MX tool one, this one, which this one do also the reverse DNS lookup, message authentication, which we're going to talk about the authentication just in a few minutes, which we have and also it can analyze the header too. So if you just come to the okay, let's go right here. I think I should have opened the Firefox. So we're gonna go to MX tool. MX toolbox. So right here we have the analyze header. So all you have to do is just come right here, go to sublamtics, copy everything and paste it right here, and then analyze the header. So it's gonna do the work for you. So you can see right here. Okay, so right here we can see the SPF and the DKIM. We're gonna talk about this one shortly. So you can see all the information right here. And after that, we're gonna talk about the authentication. Like how we can trust this email address, or if the content of this email address was tampered or no, or was it modified or no. That's why we're gonna talk about SPF and DKIM. So SPF is a technology that's gonna be used by domain owners that okay, when you go to check and the SPF records, so you can see, you know, like which domain address and which IP address are allowed to send behalf of them. So like, okay, let me show you. Okay, you can see right here, you just type the deck txt, or txt is, you know, like the format, so all the record of SPF gonna be in text file. So that's why they use deck txt, then the domain name, and pipe it to grep. If you do it grep exactly the SPF, so it's gonna only show the SPF. So you can see right here, so this domain only included this one, this ingrid.net. This one can send, you know, like behalf of them, so they can send the email behalf of them. And also we have right here this kind of all and dash all. So what's the difference between, okay, let me open it. So one is this one, all. So what does this one says? You can accept the emails from other domains, but just proceed with caution. Okay. And another one is okay, so it's dash all. So what does it mean? It means the only IP address and domains that you see right now on SPF, like this domain, okay, if it was dash all, so the only email that the customer, or, you know, like, okay, let's say the customer they get should be from this domain or from this domain. That's it. The others are not allowed. And this is how SPF works. And also we have DKIM, which DKIM is gonna be if the email, the message inside the email was tampered, you know, like while it was sending, while it's during transit or no. So, and it's gonna do that by the public key infrastructure. But you know, like what attackers can do, still they can, you know, like just make a domain just look like Costco or like Netflix or anything, you know, like, and they can just, you know, like upload their own SPF and DKIM and pass this kind of technologies that we use. So they can use the homograph attacks, okay, right here. So let's see if they use, like, I want to create a domain like this, facebook.com. So I can use all this variation to create a domain exactly look like Facebook. And okay, so after that we're gonna talk about DMARC. So it's domain based message authentication reporting and conformance. So what does it do is, when you check the SPF, if it passed, so it should do none. If it seems suspicious, so it should be quarantined in the quarantine folder. And if it didn't pass the SPF and DKIM, so it should be rejected. So it's just another security layer. And after that we have, you know, like how to analyze the content of email, which you should look out for, like, okay, if it's written correctly, you know, like, because if a company is going to send you an email, so that's not going to have any kind of mistake. So that's why you have to, you know, like read it carefully and just be cautious. And after that, you know, like so I already put it right here. And if there is any kind of social engineering tactics, so it's most of the time it's going to be urgency, like, okay, you only have 7 days to pay this one, or you only have 1 day, you know, like to verify your account. So that kind of stuff. And that's it for the part 1. I'm gonna be make the notes for part 2, and also gonna upload the part 2 soon, so just stay tuned. Okay, thank you.